Hi folks, Fernelle here with NurtureInChrist, and today I have 10 breastfeeding tips for you. Now, breastfeeding can be one of the most natural, beautiful things in the world, but it can also be one of the most stressful. I have these 10 tips that I pray will be a blessing and help you to get through some hard times. NurtureInChrist. Train up a child in the way they should go. NurtureInChrist. And when they get old, they shall not depart from it. NurtureInChrist. Empower, inspire, educate. Be positive. Stress can actually reduce milk supply, so whether you're nursing or you're pumping, try and create a relaxing, positive atmosphere. I would always start with prayer, and then I would listen to music or read a book or watch something good on TV. If you're looking for something good, you can check out our parenting tips, recipes, and vlogs at NurtureInChrist.com. Research the benefits of breast milk. It's called liquid gold because it's the absolute most nutritious thing that you can provide for your baby. Also, research the types of pumps. There are manual, electric, double, single. There are even containers that will catch milk that is naturally released on one side while your baby is nursing on the other. Not all women have success with pumping, so hand expression might be your best bet to drain your breast of all the milk. You can use multiple or consider trying different methods to see which one works best for you. I had the most success with a double electric pump. Eat a well-balanced diet with lots of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and nuts. You should also make sure you're drinking lots of water so you can stay hydrated. There are also foods that can naturally help increase milk supply, like oatmeal, which has brewer's yeast, fennel, garlic, ginger, carrots, lactation cookies, mother's milk, and a ton of other supplements and teas. Just make sure you talk to your doctor first to get that thumbs up. Apply lanolin or coconut oil to your nipples or even the flange before pumping. It will help reduce friction and promote healing. There's nothing worse than feeling like your nipples are being pulled and rubbed with sandpaper. Stature. Protect yourself from back pain and sprains by having a good chair, pillows, a nursing pillow, a sling, a carrier, or a really good hands-free bra. I actually had 3. One was an old bra where I cut 2 holes into the nipple, one that was okay, and then one that I absolutely loved. They were all really helpful and allowed me to multitask instead of walking around holding pumps to my body. It's also a good idea to try different holds while nursing your baby to see which one is most comfortable. There's the cross body hold, the football hold, sideline, and even just having your baby lay flat on your chest, which we discovered was the best during some latch issues with my first daughter. T is for time. Breastfeeding and pumping can be an extremely time-consuming task, but breastfeeding is also a supply and demand relationship. By draining your breast, you're telling your brain that your body needs to produce more milk. If you don't drain all the milk, you're basically telling your brain that, hey, you can cut back, I don't need that much. Babies drink at different paces, and it's best not to put your newborn on a feeding schedule, but rather to feed on demand. It may take 15 minutes, it may take 45, but don't be discouraged if it takes long. My daughter nursed for 45 minutes, and then to drain my breast afterwards by pumping took an additional 40 minutes. So I felt like I was constantly attached to either a baby or a pump. At times I felt like I was going crazy, but by doing so, I was telling my body that, hey, I need lots of milk. So I was able to nurse her and then pump an average of 10 to 20 ounces per nursing session, which I was able to freeze for an emergency or put into a bottle so that my husband could also enjoy feeding her. Even when the milk stopped flowing through the pump, I would continue to pump for an additional 2 minutes, and sometimes I would actually get another letdown. To establish a voluminous milk supply from early on, I would pump an average of 7 times a day. So this was basically every 3 to 5 hours. It's a good idea to set alarms for yourself and record when you last pumped, and to do it right after you nurse your baby so that you can completely drain your breast. It's also important to note that our prolactin levels are at their highest between 3 and 5 o'clock in the morning. So even though that's like crazy hours where you're super exhausted, if you can get up and pump, you will get the most milk between those times. Massage and compress your breast while either nursing or pumping. It will help you to stimulate and release milk from the milk ducts even faster than just sitting there and letting the baby or the pump naturally pull it out. It's also a good idea to use a warm compress before you pump, which will help with your letdown, and a cool compress afterwards, which can be really soothing. I is for innovate. Think outside the box for cool ways to make life easier for yourself. So if you're pumping, if you use a hands-free bra, you'll be able to wash dishes, sweep, cook, do a whole lot of things while pumping. I use a hands-free bra and a backpack, and it is such a blessing. You can also use a manual pump or one that has a battery in the car during long drives. Hi, baby. You say hi? Say hi. A cool pump trick that can save you some time is after pumping, just rinse the pump with warm water, stick it in a Ziploc bag, and put it in the fridge. If breast milk can last in containers for 5 to 7 days, then your pump part should be able to last in the fridge for, the whole day without being washed with soap and warm water. Just make sure you do that at the end of the day. Latch. Latch is everything. Make sure your baby's mouth is wide open, covering both your nipple and your areola. That's the only way to effectively stimulate the milk ducts to release all of the milk and drain your breasts. If the baby's just latched onto your nipple, this can cause pain, cracking, bleeding, and your baby won't actually be able to get enough milk. If it's a bad latch or you're hearing clicking noises, gently break the latch by sliding your finger into the baby's mouth and they'll naturally release. If you just pull them off, you could hurt yourself. Don't do that. Then you can relatch properly. If you're unsure if the latch is correct, have a lactation consultant look at you while nursing, and then they can actually correct any issues on the spot. If you're still having latch issues in spite of correct positioning, then have your baby assessed for a tongue or lip tie. When our daughter was having latch issues, we tube fed her, which was a great alternative to bottle feeding. We did this until a great nursing relationship was established. K, keep going. If you're having supply issues, latch problems, or your baby's having digestion issues, get help early on in the game. You can see lactation consultants, talk to your La Leche lead, talk to your doctor, the pediatrician, get everybody involved so that you don't feel discouraged and it causes you to quit prematurely. Use your support system of family, friends, and really anyone that's had a successful nursing or breast pumping journey, and lean on them for the support and information you need to overcome and endure. Most importantly, pray. God will give you the strength and the ability to overcome anything. Don't let negative comments from people cause you to wean early. Don't let disapproving stares from people in public cause you to feel like you have to hide in some private, dirty, dingy restroom. Set realistic goals for yourself, and remember, any breast milk is better than none at all. And if for whatever reason you can't provide breast milk for your baby, you can make or buy formula for them. Remember, the most important thing is that you and your baby are fed and healthy. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. You can check us out for recipes, parenting tips, and vlogs every week. Take care and have a blessed day. NurtureInChrist.